job.
Yeah, I think that you're very insightful. I think that's where a lot of it comes from. He just doesn't take a lot of BS.
Thank you. I mean, all the police love good guys. Good guys with guns they love. But so many people, it's hard for them to have friends because most people do things that are not, a few things that are right. And if you're a righteous fella who's trying to do a great job, you can't get influenced by that. You can't hang out with people. So it's hard to find friends in life. Because I had a few good friends who were cops. And they once confided in me. They said, Randy, we love you because you're so righteous, you're a madman, but you're legit, and we don't have to worry about anything. We don't have to think about anything because we know how you are. And then it dawned on me how hard it is for them to find civilian friends.
Yeah, Randy, what was your dad's call, over?
Oh, no, my dad was, Michael's dad is still on 14208, and I had an epiphany about an hour ago when he mentioned his dad, and I wanted to see if I worked him, and I put his call sign on QRZ. I said, that's Ben. I said, I know Ben for 35 years, and we got into talking. That's his dad.
Yeah, what was his call sign, over?
Oh, yeah, Greg, it's K9CSM.
Charlie, Sam, Michael?
Yeah, and you'll need to listen to his CWI there.
Very good.
Yeah, he's one of the staples on that frequency.
Good to know. I want to look up, see, maybe I've got him in the log, although I didn't start the log until probably after.
Yeah, it's a weird group. I mean, if you think about it, I don't even go there, and I'm related.
That's fun. They don't bother anybody. Everybody stays away, and somebody breaks in, they have a great time with it sometimes, and I'm not innocent of that either, Michael.
Yeah, well, I think we all get that way. I mean, it's kind of like that on 199, I think. From talking to Jeff, there's about 20 guys, and, if you're going to be the 21st, you better be something special.
Not true. I've been there for a few years. There's that braking station. Go ahead, my friend. Yes, sir. How can we help you? You're getting a little bit of RF into your signal. Okay, in Roslyn, Colorado. No, it's not you talking into the microphone. You're getting RF into the radio from your antenna or somewhere. Okay, no worries. But anyway, nice to meet you. Name is Randy. I'm in Arizona. KK7 Tango Victor. Mike, is he too close for you to hear?
Yeah, I can't hear a thing.
Yeah. All right, thanks a lot for breaking in, my friend. Yeah, can you monitor yourself? Do you have headphones on? Can you monitor yourself? Okay, Ghost Rider. 73 is my friend. Paul was great. Paul Kankas passed away. Well, my son was born in Scottsdale North 29 years ago, July 17th. And I think Paul's still alive then.
Yeah. I'm going to say about 2005.
Right. We're just a year later. Just a year later. My son was born in 94. It'd be 29, yep. Son was born in 94. But, yeah, that's crazy. And Paul was crazy. And then he had, the lady was his co-host, and he used to talk about her on the air.
I don't remember that. I didn't really watch him that often, but I remember his wife's name was Penny.
That's right, Penny. But yeah, oh boy, Paul probably did very well in the stock market being involved in that world, no?
Well, one can only hope. I know he did real well with the vodka, boy. He was a martini, two, three martinis a night guy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yup. Yes. You're bringing back memories. You know, I used to check in. I was invited to that frequency a long time ago, Mike.
Well, then you must be, that's what I mean by something special. You know, when I say that, I don't mean somebody higher, holier than thou, but I mean somebody who's going to use Vox and somebody who's going to hold a conversation and somebody who's not going to, hold the air for 5 minutes and then turn it back to you.
Yeah, there was a young man on earlier that I was talking to. He was a good guy. Somebody broke in. It was in the noise, and I couldn't hear him. And he went on with him for about 10 minutes. And later on in the conversation, I asked him how long he was a ham and stuff. And then I brought that up to him. I said, if somebody breaks in and you're in a QSO with some guy, you got to check if everybody hears him. And if they don't, you say hello, you say goodbye, thanks for breaking in. Because it's very disruptive, and he was very receptive to that. I was really proud of how I brought it up instead of yelling at him right off the bat.
Well, see, that's the thing I don't agree with on 208 is they're way too isolationist for me. They're just not, these guys on 199 kind of opened their arms to me and accepted me, and we had hour and a half long conversations. And I think they're too harsh on 208. I'm just going to say it that way.
Yeah, well, yeah. But, it's known. They have a reputation. Isn't that great?
Well, it's, some reputations aren't so good. Look at Greg.
You can't blame everybody on there.
Poor guy.
Certain people are more vocal than others.
Well, look at Greg. He's been trying to break in and say hello for 15 years, and they just, they're a little harsh for me.
Yeah, it is kind of harsh.
Yeah, I like to listen to them, though.
Yeah, it's fun. And Wayne always is going off about somebody or something.
I've met him.
I don't think I'd want to mess with him.
He's actually quite a teddy bear.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Usually people like that one-on-one are super nice. It's just the personas they put out.
You remember the elder, the father on Orange County Choppers?
Yes.
With the big mustache?
Yeah. Paul Tuttle, Sr.
Yeah. That's what Wayne looks like.
My wife bought me tickets, my son and I, when they were here in Tempe, Arizona. And it was great. We sat in line and we met him many years ago. It was very sweet of my wife to do that. And that was one of the first reality shows. They broke a lot of new ground.
Yep. Yeah, back when that was on, I was really into motorcycles. I had 3 Harleys.
I still got a Street Glide. I'm crazy, man. I got a Hayabusa, I got a Street Glide, and I got a Husaberg, a 650 Husaberg off-road motorcycle with about 100 horsepower. That's sick. It do wheelie in 6th gear.
Well, hats off to you for riding the Hayabusa, man. That takes balls of steel.
38,000 miles on it, brother. And now guess where it's at? It's in the garage. It's in the garage on jack stand.
Why is that?
Because I got a wife.
Oh, yeah. See, that's where my motorcycles went to.
She says I can ride the Harley Davidson anytime I want. So little does she know I ride the Harley Davidson like the Hayabusa. Scrape the pegs, you know what I mean, all that stuff. You know, it's funny. I went riding, you know, with some older gents. Usually, you know, on Sundays, there would be a few groups that I would ride with. You know, I'd ride sport bikes, I'd bring the Busa, Harley Davidson, I'd bring the Harley. But when I would ride with the boys, with the Harley Davidsons, sometimes they would ask me to take the lead. In about 8 or 9 minutes, I looked behind me, there was nobody behind me. And I said, what the hell? So I would pull over, they finally catch up to me and go, Randy, you drive so goddamn fast. I got to go around the turns like a madman. So I said, okay, boys, okay. So I said, I'll be the rear guy. I'll hang up in the rear. Right? So this is what happens, Mikey. They're riding. All of a sudden, the jerky poo in front of me is on his freaking brakes, and I'm climbing up his butt. I said, what the hell are you doing? You know, I mean, why are you driving like this? Suffice to say, I like driving by myself on the Harley or with somebody who's a sport bike rider and a Harley Davidson rider. And I had a group of friends on the Hayabusa that we were wonderful. We knew each other. We used to ride an inch apart from each other. Of course, the domino effect, you know, God forbid something would happen. But we were all, there was about 6 of us. We were a core group, and we were monster on the sport bikes. And then some of the guys had Harley Davidson, but they had not the Harley Davidson that's quick, that had the Porsche engine in it or something, the V-Rod. Now, if they came with V-Rods, if they called me and said, Randy, we'll meet you, or we're going to bring the V-Rods, I would bring the Busa. I mean, my street could glide is quick, but the V-Rods smoke them, you know, so I would bring my Busa, but, yeah. So my wife said to me, you can't ride that bike anymore. So I put 38,000 miles on it, raced it, went all over the place, set it up. If you go to QRZ, you'll see it. Have you got your computer open, Mike?
No, you're going to get me to turn it on here.
Come on, put it on. You'll see some nice stuff. Anyways, the Busa is a great bike, fast as lightning. I've had 3 or 4 people wanted to buy it. I didn't sell it to them because I didn't want them to die. They had no idea what type of bike it was. You know, I mean, it's silent death. It'll do 90 miles an hour in first gear in a few seconds. You know, and if you're a stoplight or right turn, you're dead. Because it's not going to stop. It's just going to, you're going to kill yourself. I had over 200 rear wheel horsepower. I had my cams in, shaped the heads. Dropped about 40 pounds off it with new wheels, new exhaust. I had the Olin Shock Race Tech suspension. I was a road racer. I used to put pucks on my leathers with the titanium nails. So when my foot dragged on the ground, it would throw sparks. But that was fun. Dangerous, mind you, because I mean, the only thing that would hurt me alone would be physics, messing with physics, you know. But then people are crazy. So now when I drive around, you know, I drive in a big VIF. My wife and I drive in Hummers, and I'm driving on the freeway. I'm looking, and I see these little motorcycles squirting. I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I did that." Because it was so easy for a car to run into you and just touch you, and you'd be on the ground dead. Boy, that was an old buzzer transmission. Sorry, Mike. N9GDM KK7TV.
N9GDM.
Greg, you're still up in the Northeast?
Yeah, still listening. Earlier, and that hurricane didn't affect us too much. We got about 35-mile wind, but it did more up around Bar Harbor. They got soaked up there, I guess.
Is it going to get worse for you?
No, it's all over now.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know if I ever told you, like back in 2020, I'm still working on my project. I got my 90-foot tower done, but it's been three years waiting for the stepper to go on top. Over.
You're gonna have to get a crane.
And I got tilt over, I got a tilt plate, so hopefully I can work from the ground.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, good. You got that wonderful AAZZ guys plate that tilts?
Yeah. I bought this thing off Stan down in Molino, Florida. You know, KE5EE. I bought his stepper IRGB42.
Yeah, boy, that Stan. Doesn't he have a station to kill all stations? But you know what? He's such a nice man. He'll bring in all the DX, and he'll sit back and let everybody work him.
Oh yeah, he's great. My brother and I went down with my brother's Class CRV. We brought that back. Stan didn't want to take the boom apart. We had that thing on a 29 plus RV, had 6 feet out the front and 6 out the back. And we were in the Smoky Mountains, and we got up at 7:30. We pulled in the driveway here at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, Stan's a good guy. Mike, are you familiar with his station? It's KE5EE, has a monster antenna system.
No, I have not.
Oh my God. Okay, well, after you look at my page, go to KE5EE. Stan. Sweetheart, great guy. He has a killer station. It's going to blow your mind.
I'm scrolling through your pictures right now.
Oh, did you see the boost up top?
I'm on QRZ.
Yeah, go up top. You see the booster.
Oh, yeah, up here in the corner, yeah.
The Hayabusa.
Oh, yeah. Never ridden anything like that.
Oh, it's great. It's great. I mean, you get used to the speed. I mean, it was slow to me. But just like anything else, you know, when you race and stuff, the faster you go. Oh, like when you're driving. You drive home on the freeway for 4 hours at 75, 80. When you hit the streets at 50, it seems like you run faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey Mike, if I got your call, I don't know if I got your call right, over.
KK7 Tango Victor.
Golf Delta Mexico.
Oh, we double. I'm sorry.
I got Randy's call. Is it Michael?
N9GDM, N9 Golf Delta Mike.
Yeah, I got that right, but I don't see much on the page, over.
You have nothing on that page except the picture that doesn't explode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got to get on him to put some pictures up. That sounds familiar. W6, go ahead.
This is W6GMU. Does anyone copy? Over.
Yeah, I copy it, KK7 TV.
Oh, okay. Because I don't copy hardly anybody now. I was listening on one of the SDRs, but Mike is the only one I copy really well. Everybody else is kind of down in the mud, sadly. But anyway, W6GMU in Cypress, California, and sound like old home week over there. And just enjoying the heck out of it. Mike likes to think that this is the only one I know I can copy. N9GDM, they think W6GMU. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I get your name, but W6GMU and N9GDM. Yeah, I'm hearing you fairly well here as well, but unfortunately nobody else is. I don't know why, but band might be a little longer.
Yeah, I got a copy on them.
Oh, you can hear me? Yeah, see the band's long. Why don't you get up there, Grant?
Yeah, W6DMU, I'll copy November 1, Yankee, India, Victor, over.
Oh, he's serious. He's not hearing anybody but me. Sad, isn't it? Yeah, GMU, there's a guy out in Maine who's hearing you fine, but you can't hear him? Well, I did hear him weekly, but not 100% copyable, unfortunately. We're running about 700 some odd watts, and that's really about it out of a 80 to 10 meter fan dipole. So people who can ever, so everybody can hear each other.
Yeah, roger that. By the way, I do have a pilot's license, and I'm from Long Island, southwest Nassau County, for whatever that's worth, and I just thought I'd throw that in. But maybe we can listen to better now they really go around the able to hear everybody out of my radio as opposed to here and the computer. Anyway, 7-3 guys, thank you very much for letting me in. And have a good week one. This one is the lead fix in GFU, clear on everybody's final.
Okay, didn't catch your name.
Oh, sorry. Name is Paul. I'm out uniform Lima, over.
Okay, Paul. Well, thanks for stopping by. I have a lot of friends that live in Westbury. Westbury, Long Island?
Oh, roger that. Yep. That's where the West Valley Music Fair is. I've gone there a couple of times. Got to see Zero Mostel and a few other, Shirley Massey.
I know Paul. He's a guy on 199 once in a while.
Oh, okay.
He knows me. But I'm not facing him. He's a broadside.
Okay, real good. Well, we'll catch up with you next time, I'm sure.
I certainly hope so. Anyway, it's really wonderful to hear you guys. Didn't know there was such good stuff on the radio these days. Anyway, 7-3 to all, and to all a good night. And 9 GM, the group told me 6 GMU is clear.
Okay, 7-3, Paul.
Ahead him, it's 7SE here.
He probably has a high noise level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have absolutely no noise. I have, some of the atmospheric noise, but I hear people. I can hear them into the noise, but sometimes they don't hear me, Chris.
Yeah, my noise is about S3, and sometimes, like you said, atmospheric up to 5.
Yeah, 80 meters these days is a whole other animal.
KE5EE now. Okay, to see you. Looked at my beautiful wife and the antennas and all that crap. Go to KE5EE now, Michael.
I was going to say, beautiful wife, absolutely.
Yeah, she still is. And she loves me.
That's nice. Yeah, I got one of those too. I just bought her a brand new car today.
Hey, when'd you get it?
Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland, 4-wheel drive, top of the line, with a V8.
Excellent.
I do not like their V6s, and I'm trading in a V8 16 for a V8 22 with 6,000 miles on it.
Excellent. Yeah. I was buying new things all the time. Now I got that boat used, and I swear it was half the price. It was just a year old.
Yeah, this car's stickered for 70, and I got it for 55.9.
Isn't that crazy? The boat was 126. I got it for 55.
You can't beat that.
No, I mean they depreciate. And the trailer, God, it's stupid. You know what I mean? It's stupid. I saw a beautiful used trailer, a big, hauler. It was at a fraction of the price, but my wife said, "Oh, I don't want to sit on somebody else's toilet." So like a dummy, instead of changing the toilet for $400. I'm not going to tell you the rest of the story because you know it.
Oh my God.
Yes, I could have changed the toilet for $400 and saved $40,000.
Yes.
But women are.
What was that call again? You want me to look up?
KE5EE. It's King Edward 5 Echo Echo. It's gonna blow your mind. He's on 14207 in the morning, every single morning, before the boys start up on 08. And he's calling in all the DX for everybody.
And then later on he goes to 40.
Right, 7163.
Yeah, roger that.
Dad used to be, Jim runs it earlier.
Jim, Jim, REM, Jim, runs it earlier, and then the DX was right in, and Jim did that for years and years and years. And then one day, I mean, I would help him on the on the West Coast, and then Stan would help him, but Stan is right there in Florida with him, and Jim realized that Stan could do it so much better, so he let Stan grab it. But Jim was doing that for years and years and years.
Yeah, Jim's in God, I just was going to say it, Port St. Lucie, the same city my brother lives in.
Jim's a real nice guy. You know, he's a shrink.
Yeah, he'll straighten us out.
He's a psychologist. Nice guy.
Yep, roger that.
Man, all these wires, I could not keep this thing up, but they're getting too much ice.
Yeah, he has over 1,200 feet of that Helix cable. Oh my God, that stuff is so expensive.
Oh, yeah, he was one of the first guys to stack hex beams. He was so thrilled about it. I remember when he was talking about it, then he did it, and he just loves doing that stuff. But if you keep on looking, there's an amazing station.
It just takes an amazing amount of labor to make this happen.
I remember when he first moved in.
I think his wife still, even though they're not in Hawaii, she heads up a real estate thing. So I think she still makes money from Florida all the way from Hawaii.
Where's this guy located?
In the Panhandle.
Yeah, Molino, Florida.
Oh, so he's one hurricane away from disaster.
Yeah, it doesn't hit him that bad up there.
Yeah, I've asked him a few times, and he's seems to always escape the big stuff.
He's in a good spot where it really doesn't hit him that hard. I don't know if by accident or on purpose.
That's amazing.
That
There was one
amazing
in
station.
Pensacola about 3 years ago, but it wasn't that bad and it wasn't that widespread.
Yeah, we bought a place in Venice, Florida a couple years ago, and we thought it was going to be bye-bye from Hurricane Ian, but we had no damage, so look.
That's amazing.
I'll be back in a second, boys.
I'm gonna jump out of here. It's kind of like 2:30 almost, so I better get some shut-eye. But nice hearing you, Randy, after 2020. And Mike, good to hear you guys. And have a good week. N1YID.
All right, Greg, thanks for checking in.
Yep,
And
thanks
nice to make your acquaintance. We're just, like I was telling Randy, I'm just getting back on the air after being fairly inactive for quite a while, so it's good to, definitely good to make your acquaintance. N1YVINIGDM.
And likewise, a real quick story. I used to have a Honda VTX 1800, and I'm lucky I'm talking to you now. But luckily, I did not make a full-hearted jerk of the wheel. I went off on the side, and it wasn't tar. It was rocks about 2.5 inches for the breakdown lane, and somehow I got off on that at 60 miles an hour. And I kept my cool. I took the hand off the throttle, and I moved the wheel a little left, and it brought me back on the highway. Otherwise, I'd be in the trees.
Yeah, I can empathize with that. I had a little old lady pull out on me at a T intersection, and my right leg went over the top of her hood. The rest of me stayed on the bike, and that was a very close call. Well, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, that sounds like a close one. She probably, her jaw must have dropped.
Hey, Greg, silly trees, brother.
I just got back from a bathroom run, 73 spot.